thing wey oyinbo people dey call sanitizer. Now the thing be say if you dey cough abi sneeze, dey use tissue abi handkerchief abi face cover your mouth. Now make we help ourselves. If you know say you get anybody wey you dey suspect say im get am abi na you sef get am, make your sense run fast fast to call our oga wey dey follow koro file. Dis message na from Ms. Olufunso Amosu, the founder of Uplift Development Foundation.
On the news tonight, Egbaland gets new chief imam. Federal government approves 148 billion naira refund for 5 states as reimbursement for federal project. 25-year-old man allegedly rapes 70-year-old woman in Ogun. Lands in police net. Hello, good evening and welcome to Channel 12 News, brought to you live on Nta 12 Abeokuta. My name is Idarisit Adido. The Federal Executive Council has approved payment of 108.1 billion naira to 5 states with verified claims as reimbursement for federal projects in their states. State House correspondent Adamu Sambo reports that the approval was given at a virtual meeting of the council on Wednesday.
So that the Buhari administration had already paid 550.3 billion naira as reimbursement to 31 other states for work done on federal roads and bridges. At this virtual meeting, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari, verified claims of the remaining 5 states of Cross River, Ondo, Oshun, Bayelsa, and Rivers amounting to 148.1 billion naira were considered and approved for payment.
Committee confirmed that the inspected roads and the bridges, that not only were they completed, they are in substantial good form. However, there's a caveat. Henceforth, if any state takes on a federal government road, it will not be paid for. You will not get any refund. And even if you want to pay from your own pocket, you will still need the permission of the federal government. The job will have to be supervised by the Federal Ministry of Works.
The council also approved 8.1 billion naira for the reactivation and completion of Farinruwa multipurpose dam project in Nasarawa State.
This is a project that was started in 2003 by the Nasarawa State government. But in 2018, the Nasarawa State government requested that the federal government should take over the completion, and it was graciously approved by Mr. President. It's a multipurpose dam project that also has potential for water supply, irrigation, and hydropower.
Aviation Minister Hadi Sirika also secured the approval of the council to award contract for the design of the second runway for the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, at 1.65 billion naira.
What I want to assure the public is that this procurement, the consultancy services, a lot of work had been done. It will be fast track. And it is the intention of the ministry to conclude before the end of the year, so that the balance of money that we have in the budget, we can appoint a contractor and commence the construction of the second runway. And we hope to achieve the second runway, if awarded, before the end of the life of this administration.
For the Minister of Environment, Dr. Mohammed Mahmoud, the council meeting was an opportunity to give account of his actions or inactions so far, in line with the vision of his ministry aimed at taking Nigeria to the next level in harmony with her environment. He said while the commitment to plant 25 million trees across Nigeria this year is on course, work on the Ogoni cleanup exercise covering 57 sites, however, leaves much to be desired.
This is what made me to review the whole Ogoni cleanup project, and we found that it's not going the way it should. The timelines are not being met. So we wrote a memo to Mr. President, which he graciously approved that the Ogoni cleanup project be reinvigorated, restructured, re-energized, and have it work properly so that the timeline will be met.
Similarly, the Minister of Defense, Bashir Magashi, briefed the council members on the giant strides recorded by his ministry so far in effectively maintaining the combat readiness of the Nigerian armed forces towards defending the nation's territorial integrity against both internal and external aggression.
Our shortcomings are now attended to in full force by the Commander-in-Chief, and I'm sure very soon the operational concept or the war against insurgents will certainly change. We have the strength, the weapons, and the equipment to end it as soon as possible.
Information and Culture Minister Lai Muhammad also used the opportunity to reassure Nigerians that the federal government will not relent until those responsible for the recent cases of rape and murder in parts of the country are brought to justice.
The worst form of injustice is that meted to the most vulnerable, because they are not able to defend themselves. They are not just speaking. We are taking action. And I can assure you, at the end of the day, the police will tell us how far they have gone.
The Federal Executive Council meeting was the 11th in its series for the year 2020 and the third to be held virtually in line with the social distancing protocol aimed at checking the spread of COVID-19 as confirmed cases in Nigeria surpassed 10,000. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.
And moving on to election matters, as preparation towards the gubernatorial elections in Edo and Ondo states gears up, former Governor Abdulaziz Abubakar Yari of Zamfara State is preaching tolerance and respect for party's constitution among all party members. Speaking from experience as a pioneer member of the All Progressive Congress, the former governor says it is time for all stakeholders in the upcoming party primaries and other elections to work as one and put aside their differences in order to achieve victory.
And also, we should look at the interest of the party as a superior than any other interest. So I think it is very, very important. The lay-down procedure is there. The rules are there. The constitution are there. Let us respect the constitution and lay-down procedure of a party, and let us respect one another, because issue of party is not about me, it's not about the chairman, it's not about the president, it's collective responsibility. So therefore, I think it's very, very important, both the governor and the chairman, to fine-tune how they are going to work for the safety of this party and for the purpose to win election in Edo State.
Former Governor Abdulaziz Yari spoke to State House correspondent Gideon Ifade this Thursday in Abuja. And away from election matters, the Ogun State Police Command has arrested a 25-year-old man, Wasiu Bankole, for allegedly having forceful carnal knowledge of a 70-year-old woman. A statement by the PPRO Abimbola Oyeyemi indicates that the suspect broke into the old woman's room at Abule Lemode area of Ijoko around 8 p.m. on Tuesday, 2nd of June, to commit the act. The suspect was arrested 24 hours after the incident by policemen from Agbado Division, and he confessed to the crime, claiming it on excessive alcohol intake. The victim has been taken to the hospital for medical attention. The Commissioner of Police, Kenneth Abrimson, has ordered the immediate transfer of the suspect to Anti-Human Trafficking and Child Labor Unit of the State Criminal Investigation and Intelligence Department for further investigation and diligent prosecution. Channel 12 News continues after this timeout. Please stay with us. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. And moving on to religious matters, Sheikh Sadulai Bamigbola has been appointed as the new chief imam of Egbaland. His appointment by the Egba Muslim community follows the demise of the immediate past chief imam Alhaji Laidi Orunsolu, while presenting the new chief imam to the Egba Muslim community in Nta Abeokuta. The Baba Dini of Egbaland, Rashid Raji, and Chief Alani Bankole described the process of his emergence as peaceful. Until his appointment, Sheikh Bamigbola was the second in command to the late Chief Imam. He was unanimously chosen by Islamic leaders in Egbaland. And moving on, Director General, Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NACA, Captain Musa Nuhu, has listed 5 airports that will be allowed to commence domestic operations on the 21st of June. A letter released by the NACA to flight operators stated that Muritala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos, Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, the Omagwe International Airport, Port Harcourt, Malam Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano, and as well as Sam Mbakwe Airport, Owerri, have approval to commence operations. According to the letter, other airports will be added gradually after a review and assessment. All flights to any of the airports outside the 5 approved to open shall comply with the existing COVID-19 protocols for approval. NACA DG boss emphasized that the closure of the Nigerian airports to international flights will commence until date of resumption is announced, although emergency and essential flights are exempted from the restriction and shall comply with the existing COVID-19 protocols for approval. Learning from successes in the recently implemented social special works project in 8 states from the 6 geopolitical zones of the country, the federal government has expanded its job creation program to all 774 local government areas of Nigeria. National Directorate of Employment, NDE, will be implementing this project as part of government intervention to rebuild the nation's economy post-COVID-19. Boniface reports.
Federal Government Special Public Works Project is initiated by President Muhammadu Buhari to cater for unemployed youths at the grassroots. A total of 54 billion naira is earmarked for the program. 1,000 Nigerians and 3 supervisors from each of the 774 local government areas of the country will benefit from the program.
The fact that we did the 40,000 across 8 states as a pilot study, the way we did it, Mr. President was so impressed. He said, okay, why not cover the whole 774 local governments? And this is the basis of what we are trying to do now.
Beneficiaries will receive the sum of 20,000 naira each, while supervisors will get 50,000 naira each for a period of 3 months.
To you, or to me, 60,000 naira is nothing. But for somebody living in a rural area, he can use that if he's a farmer to buy water pumping machine, or maybe to start their own businesses. That's the essence. So as far as I'm concerned, giving 774,000 young men and women that are unemployed without any formal education, a job, it will go a long way.
The program is designed to provide maintenance for federal, state, and local government facilities and the environment. In Abuja, Onengiye Fine Face, NTA News.
And on that note, to wrap up Channel 12 News, thank you for watching. I'm Idaresit Adedokun. Bye for now.
ló ti ń káwọ́ pẹ̀yìn rojọ́ fún fífipá bá ìyá àgbà ẹni 70 ọdún lò pọ̀. Àwọn òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ti ń gbáradì láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọsìn padà lákọ̀tun nípa ṣíṣetán láti tẹ̀lé àwọn gbèdéke tí ìjọba ti gbé kalẹ̀. Wàyí ní kíkún fún Ináyọ̀ Pátọ́lá, ìròyìn ọ̀hún rèé. Ìgbìmọ̀ aláṣẹ ti ìjọba àpapọ̀ ló ti jọyìn tí wọ́n sì ti buwọ́ lu àgbékalẹ̀ owó tó ń lọ bí 150 bílíọ̀nù owó náírà fún àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ 5 ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ eléyìí tí ìjọba fẹ́ fi ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fún láti tẹ̀síwájú nínú àwọn àkànṣe iṣẹ́ kan ní gbòógì. Akọ̀ròyìn wa tó wà pẹ̀lú aláṣẹ Adamu Sambo òun náà ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn yìí wípé níbi ìpàdé ti ìgbìmọ̀ àwọn aláṣẹ tó wáyé lónìí, bó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé lórí ẹ̀rọ alátagbà òun náà ni ìpàdé náà ti wáyé, ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti jọyìn fún àgbékalẹ̀ owó náà. Iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ti kó mámúgàrí sí ọkùnrin kan ẹni ọdún 25 ìyẹn Wàsíù Bánkọ́lé lọ́wọ́ fún wípé ó fi ipá bá màmá àgbà kan ẹni 70 ọdún lò pọ̀. Àtẹ̀jáde tí agbẹnusọ fún iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ọ̀gbẹ́ni Abímbọ́lá Oyèyẹmí fọwọ́ sí ṣàlàyé wípé ní nǹkan bíi agogo 7 àṣálẹ́ ọjọ́ Ìṣẹ́gun tí ó kọjá yìí ni ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ̀sùn kàn ọ̀hún ló já ilẹ̀kùn wọlé lọ bá ìyá àgbà náà tó sì fi ipá bá a lájọṣepọ̀. Ọjọ́ kejì lẹ́yìn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí láwọn ọlọ́pàá agbègbè abúlé Làmọ́dẹ ní Ìjókòó Ọ̀tà ni wọ́n gan lápá mú tó sì ti ń kakọ. Ó ní ọtí àmupara tóun mu òun ló fa ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ láabi náà. Wọ́n ti gbé arábìnrin náà lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn fún ìtọ́jú. Alábòójútó fún iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá Kenneth Ebrimson ti wá pàṣẹ wípé kí wọ́n gbé ọ̀daràn náà lọ sí ibi tí wọ́n ti ń ṣe ìwádìí fínífíní àwọn tó mu oògùn olóró fún ìwádìí tó jinlẹ̀ kí ó tó di wípé wọn yóò ṣe ìdájọ́ rẹ̀. Bí ìjọba àpapọ̀ ṣe gbẹ́sẹ̀ kúrò lórí àwọn òfin eléyìí tó fi de àwọn ilé ìjọsìn ṣáájú àkókò yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ara ọ̀nà kan láti dènà ìtànkálẹ̀ àrùn coronavirus, ní báyìí tí ìjọba ti wá yọ̀ǹda wípé kí wọ́n lọ máa bá ìsìn wọn lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn gbèdéke èyí tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ kó wá tí ó bá gbé kalẹ̀. Àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run ní agbègbè ìlú Ìjẹ̀bú Òde ni wọ́n ti fi hàn dájú gbangba wípé àwọn ti ṣetán láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìsìn padà nípa títẹ̀lé àwọn gbèdéke yòówù eléyìí tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ yìí tí ó bá fi lélẹ̀ fún wọn. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Bùnmi Òní tí ó jáde lọ láti gbọ́ tẹnu wọn òun náà ló mú àbọ̀ ń bọ̀. Sheikh Sadulai Bangbola tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yàn gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìmáàmù àgbà ti ilẹ̀ Ẹ̀gbá. Yíyàn tí wọ́n yàn án ló jẹ́ pé àgbáríjọ àwọn mùsùlùmí ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn ni wọ́n yan onítọ̀hún láti rọ́pò ìmáàmù Alhaji Ladi Ọ̀rúnṣolú tó jáláìsí ní nǹkan bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan sẹ́yìn. Nígbà tí ó ṣe àfihàn ìmáàmù àgbà tuntun náà fún àgbáríjọ àwọn mùsùlùmí ní agbègbè Kọ́bítì nílùú Abẹ́òkúta, bàbá àdínì ilẹ̀ Ẹ̀gbá Rasheed Raji àti olóyè Sọ́ọ̀rọ̀ Àlàní Bánkọ́lé ni wọ́n ṣàpèjúwe tí wọ́n sì ṣàlàyé ní kíkún àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí wọ́n tọ̀ kí wọ́n tó fa ọmọye náà kalẹ̀ wípé ó jẹ́ èyí tí kò mú fàákájà dání rárá. Títí di ìgbà tí wọ́n fi yàn yìí, Sheikh Báńgbọ́lá olójẹ́ amúgbálẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ fún olóògbé Imam Ladi Ọ̀rúnṣolú tó sì jẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn aṣáájú ẹ̀sìn Islam òun náà ni wọ́n fòǹtẹ̀ lù tí wọ́n sì gba yíyàn rẹ̀ wọlé. Ṣé Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní àgbà kì í wà lọ́jà kí orí ọmọ tuntun kó wọ́? Èyí náà ló mú àgbáríjọ àwọn babaláwo ti Ilé-Ifẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi pé bìrìkótó láti wágbó dẹ́kun fún àjàkálẹ̀ àrùn coronavirus. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Múdàṣírù Akéwúṣọlá tí ó lọ síbi ìpàdé náà òun ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn ọ̀hún. Ẹ gbọ́ bí ìpàdé ọ̀hún ṣe lọ síwájú sí i.
Nígbà tí wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbi ìpàdé títakété sí ara ẹni kan, èyí tí àwọn babaláwo nílùú Ilé-Ifẹ̀ ṣe láti wá ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí pípínwọ́ ìtànkálẹ̀ àrùn COVID-19, àgbáríjọpọ̀ àwọn awo ọ̀hún ṣàlàyé pé ohun tó ṣokùnfà ìpàdé ọ̀hún ni láti ṣàgbékalẹ̀ ètùtù tó yẹ lẹ́yìn tí wọ́n ti dá ifá tí wọ́n sì ti mọ ọ̀nà àtẹ̀lé lójúnà àti wá ojútùú sí ìṣòro COVID-19 tó gbalẹ̀ gboko káàkiri àgbáyé. Àwọn awo ọ̀hún sọ̀rọ̀.
Ìgbésẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé a ti ń dá ifá a dẹ̀ ti ń ṣe ètùtù tó jẹ́ wípé irú àìsàn tó ń jà kálẹ̀ yìí a lọ sí àfisẹ́yìn àti ń dá àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tó yẹ ká ṣe kíni tó yẹ ká gbé. Torí tí kan bá rí báyìí látijọ́ tí ìlú bá ń dàrú, àwa babaláwo náà ni wọ́n máa pè ká béèrè lọ́wọ́ alálẹ̀ kí ló ń fà á. Ṣùgbọ́n a ti ń gbé àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tá a dẹ̀ ti ń fi ètùtù. Kò sí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe náà tí wípé ká jẹ́ kí àlàáfíà kó jọba àti ogun àtàkálẹ̀ àìsàn yìí náà kó ṣe kíni kó dópin. Gbogbo awo olódùn mẹ́rìndínlógún lápapọ̀ àti dá ifá àti tí ń ṣe àwọn ètùtù tó yẹ ká ṣe kíni tó yẹ ká ṣe.
Ìmọ̀ràn tèmi náà ni wípé kí wọ́n tẹ̀lé àṣẹ tí ìjọba pa o. Torí tẹ́ bá ń wò mí náà báyìí, kò gbé sí mí ni o. Tó ti rí yẹn, ká dẹ̀ máa fọwọ́ wa déédéé, ká dẹ̀ fúnra wa ní ààyè sílẹ̀ tó máa jìnnà síra. Kí ni yóò kan wípé ẹbí, torí tó bá ti lè mú ẹnìkan nínú ẹbí, ó ti mú gbogbo ẹbí yẹn. Tí wọ́n bá dẹ̀ kó wọn dé ilé ìwòsàn, ọ̀nà méjì ló pín sí. Kò ṣe wípé bóyá ẹbí kan bọ̀ wá wò wọ́n. Tó bá di wípé irú bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí tó tọ̀ wá gbádùn tó bá wá sílé, tó bá di pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ó bá bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, níbo lọmọ gan fẹ́ tọ́ka sí wípé òkú bàbá àbí òkú ìyá òun wà. Ṣùgbọ́n mo fi àsìkò yìí gba àwọn èèyàn ní ìmọ̀ràn níyànjú wípé gbogbo àlàkalẹ̀ tí ìjọba fi kalẹ̀ lórí àìsàn yìí ká jìnnà síra, ká máa bomú wa, ká máa fọwọ́ wa, ká ṣọ́ra òdìnà ní ká ṣe kí ni ká tẹ̀lé. Ìpàdé tí a jókòó yìí lára nǹkan ẹgbẹ́ náà la fi pe jókòó yìí, la fi pe ìjókòó yìí láti wo nǹkan míì tó tún yẹ láti ṣe.
Ifá tí ò lé tutù, Ifá tó bá dẹ̀ ti lé tutù ó ti jẹ ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Ètùtù ẹ̀ sì ni wípé gbogbo wa ká máa jókòó ní ìjìnà síra, ìṣe ká máa jókòó ní ẹ̀gbẹ́kẹ̀gbẹ́ bíi ti àṣejókòó ní àtijọ́ títí tí nǹkan yìí tó fi máa kásẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀. Nígbà tá a ti wà ní ilé ìwé ní kékeré, a máa ń kọrin kan wọ́n ní ìmọ́tótó olùṣègùn àrùn gbogbo. Tá a bá ti wà ní ìmọ́tótó, yálà a lo ìbòmú ni, yálà a lo tó lè gbòó pè ní sanitizer ilé ìta fi ń rawọ́, ó ṣeé ṣe kí àrùn yìí kó jìnnà sí ilé, kó jìnnà sí ẹbí, kó jìnnà sí ara wa.
Tí ó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí, kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí, kò ṣẹlẹ̀. gbogbo ohun tá à ń sọ ń pa ẹ̀ ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ rí. Ọlọ́run kàn fẹ́ fi títóbi ẹ̀ ó fẹ́ fi hàn gbogbo wa ni. Àìsàn tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tí wọ́n pè ní COVID-19 yìí àìsàn olóde ni tí wọ́n ń pè ní sàpàná tó jẹ́ ti ọbalúayé. Olóde ló gbòde, ó dẹ̀ ní nǹkan táwọn bàbá wa fi ń ṣe ńgbà náà, ó létùtù, ó ní tó ń jẹ. Wọ́n tí ìgbà tí nǹkan yìí ń ṣe wọ́n ń gbà yẹn, ẹni tí àìsàn yìí bá ṣe wọ́n máa tì mọ́nú ilé ni. Bí a bá ní pé ká wò ó, ẹmu gúgúrú ló sábà máa ń gbé sí ọ̀dọ̀ onítọ̀hún. Wọn kì í sì sábà dé ibi tí ilẹ̀kùn ẹ̀ wà. Ìgbà tí tán bá kalẹ̀kùn ibi tán tì í mọ́ tó bá ti dáhùn àjẹpọ̀ wà lé. Tí ò bá dáhùn káyà fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ lẹ̀ ó ti jáde lọ nìyẹn. Ó dẹ̀ ní èèwọ̀, kì í ṣe gbogbo àwọn tí ó mú gbà náà, kì í ṣe gbogbo wọn ló kú. Eléyìí náà kì í ṣe bí a ṣe rí bó ṣe rí yìí, gbogbo wa ò ní bárun kòró lọ.
Olùdarí àgbà àjọ tó ń bójútó ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ òfurufú ilẹ̀ wa ọ̀gágun Musa Nuhu ti dárúkọ àwọn ibùdókọ̀ òfurufú 5 ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ tí iṣẹ́ yóò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ padà lákọ̀tún ní ọjọ́ 21 oṣù tí a wà nínú rẹ̀ yìí. Nínú ìwé kan tí wọ́n fi léde, àwọn ibùdókọ̀ òfurufú tí wọ́n dárúkọ ọ̀hún nìwọ̀nyí: ibùdókọ̀ òfurufú Muritala Muhammed International ní Abuja, Nnamdi Azikiwe International ní Èkó, Omugwa ní ìlú Port Harcourt, Aminu Kano ní ìlú Kano àti Sam Mbakwe Airport ní Owerri. Àwọn ni wọn yóò sì máa gbé èrò jáde àti padà láàrin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ọjọ́ 21 náà. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àlàyé tí wọ́n ṣe síwájú, wọ́n ti sọ wípé ní sísẹ̀ǹtẹ̀lé ni wọn yóò máa fi àwọn míì kún wọn. Olùdarí àgbà náà sọ wípé kò tí ì yá tí wọn yóò máa gbèrò lọ sẹ́yìn odi àyàfi tí ìpè pàjáwìrì tí ó bá wà fún un. Ó di ìgbà tí ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó bá yíhùn padà lórí àṣẹ tí ó fi dé. Látàrí ìrírí àṣeyọrí eléyìí tí wọ́n rí látara àmúṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ àkànṣe tó wáyé láwọn ìpínlẹ̀ 8 ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ kan láwọn ẹkùn ìdìbò 6 ní ilẹ̀ wa, ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti mú ìpèsè iṣẹ́ gbòòrò sí i láwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ 4,716 ní orílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Àjọ ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó ń bójútó ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ ìyẹn NDE ni yóò máa bójútó àkànṣe iṣẹ́ náà gẹ́gẹ́ bí ara àyàn ìjọba àpapọ̀ láti gbé ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tí àrùn coronavirus tó ti pa lára ró padà. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Onengie Fanface òun náà ni ó jábọ̀ ìròyìn ọ̀hún fún ni. Tó ìròyìn wa fún ti àṣálẹ́ òní kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Ẹ pàdé wa láṣálẹ́ ọ̀la fún àkọ́tún ìròyìn. Mo kí yín, oore lásùn, ó dàárọ̀.
Ground has been done by a herbal medicine policy which has been developed at the level of Federal Ministry of Health.
Adding value to what we have, thereby making farmers smile home with more contribution.
As it is now,